Welcome back to another episode of Home Sweet Home Cooking. I'm your host Rocky in the kitchen with my mother Kathy. This is going to be another one of those weird recipes that we have laying around that sounds horrible, but is actually really good. What is it called, Mom?
Graham cracker.
No.
Cottage cheese.
Just cottage cheese torte.
See, I forgot what it was.
Yeah, but it's got graham crackers in it. She is right. And she loves this. You don't love this. And why are we making it?
Because your dad loves it.
My dad loves this. Now, I will admit, when I was a little itty bitty child, I did not like this. But as I grew older and I started developing a new taste for different foods, I started liking this. And I really do like it now. So, she don't eat it, but me and my dad will. Father's Day is tomorrow. We're shooting this on Saturday before Father's Day, so this will be for him for Father's Day.
Like, I will eat it, but it's not something I'll run to the fridge for.
Yeah, this is not something that she would make for herself to eat, so, right?
Right, but if somebody else makes it, I might eat.
Yeah, and I will make this for myself. It needs a graham cracker crust, so you're going to have, the oven is preheating to 325. I've got a 9x13 baking dish. It doesn't say to form a crust on the inside of a greased pan. Okay. So I was right. I took, it takes a half cup of butter, which is 1 stick, and I just took the butter wrapper and I wiped the inside of the pan and greased the pan with the butter wrapper. So we need 3 cups of crushed graham cracker. That is a complete box. That is 30 graham crackers crushed. We put ours in a blender, crunched it up a little bit, put it in the blender, 1 packet at a time, 1 sleeve at a time. You don't want to do the whole thing. And you actually kind of have to pick the blender up and shake the whole blender with the base and the jar attached to it while it's running to get the chunks to flow.
Better yet, buy the crumbs.
Yeah, if you can get graham cracker crumbs, that's fine. Or you can put it in a Ziploc bag and run a roller over it, or just crush it up by your hands, but there's no way that I could do a whole box.
No.
I'm starting to get arthritis, so I wouldn't want to crush up 30 graham crackers.
You're getting old.
Tell me about it. So, 30 graham crackers, crushed up. To that is going to be 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. Gonna need more cinnamon.
I have it. You said more.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying because this is about might not be enough for another recipe in there. So 2 tablespoons of flour, if you would. One, 2. 1/2 cup of sugar. Just gonna go ahead and give this a little mix. And the last ingredient is going to be your 1/2 stick of butter. If your butter is completely softened, like been sitting out overnight, you could probably rub it in with your fingers. Ours was not quite there, so we melted it. I don't think it really makes a difference. A lot of graham cracker crusts do call for melted butter, so get this stirred in. And if you ever made graham cracker crust, you know that it doesn't really come out as a consistent mass. So
the crust is good.
Yeah. Oh yeah, cinnamon and graham crackers, that crust is always good. You do want to get your hand in there eventually and rub it in because you want to get that butter incorporated through pretty much all of it. If it forms clumps, it's not a big deal because it'll melt in the pan and flow. So, that's mixed in. Now, you only want to use half of this. So we're going to need another mixing bowl because...
Yeah.
So we're going to need another mixing bowl.
No, you can use that one. I'll get something else to put the crumbs in.
Okay. I'm going to spread it out to an even layer in the bottom. Don't really need to pack it in too hard. Just want to make sure that it's not going to move when you go to spread your cream cheese around.
Cream cheese?
Cottage cheese mixer.
Will you change the recipe?
Yes. If it had cream cheese in it, she might make this for herself.
Yeah.
I find cream cheese is one of those highly addictive foods. I'll put it on, toast with. But I like peanut butter and cream cheese on a bagel. Weird combination, but it's actually pretty good. All right, so that is your crust. Oh, I've got the recipe. Ah!
Yeah, don't look at me.
To the empty bowl. Now there's a little bit of crumbs in here, but that's really not going to matter. It's 1.5 pounds of cottage cheese.
24 ounces.
Okay. Small curd, large curd, it probably doesn't matter, but we did get the small curd.
That's all I had.
Yeah. And it says creamed cottage cheese.
I don't know how to get it uncreamed.
Well, yeah. I mean, we're going to be blending it anyway, so it's actually going to cream it some more. And we'll need a spatula. Ew, isn't that appetizing?
Aren't you through yet?
Yeah, I'm through. So throw it out like it is. You know, cream cheese and cottage cheese do kind of have a similar taste.
They both come from cows.
Yeah. 4 eggs. Or as Cowboy Kent Rollins says, cackleberries. Oops, they're cracking funny. Ha ha, funny. 2. 3. I've been putting them there from the beginning. 4. Okay, we don't need this cup anymore. 1 cup of sugar. And you took my teaspoon away. I need that for the vanilla. Mother.
What?
You took my teaspoon away. I need it for the vanilla. It's so hard getting good help these days.
Am I fired?
No.
Oh. Darn.
You couldn't get so lucky. But I am going to dock your pay.
Again?
She's to the point that she has to pay me to work in her kitchen.
Yeah, but you know what? He does more talk than work.
Hey, I'm running a YouTube channel. What do you expect?
Work.
Yeah, leave that rag. I just made a mess. Does that look great? I never made this, so that's why I have to ask her.
Doesn't that look delicious?
It looks nasty. And gonna pour it in. It'll try to self-level. You're not gonna have to do too much smushing around of it, but a little bit. That's why I said you want to kind of gently press your graham cracker crust down so it stays.
We should have put tequila in it.
Tequila and cream cheese or cottage cheese?
It might be good.
No, gin.
Ugh, that's another thing I don't like.
I'll drink gin, and it's Tom Collins or sometimes a mixer, but I can't. Yeah, a gin martini. I'll give that a hard pass. Okay. We'll cover with the held graham crackers.
I've been holding them.
Shush.
Yeah, then cover the torte, not the counter and the floor.
Don't worry, the dog will get it.
I don't have a dog.
Oh. Don't worry. I'll get Dad one for Father's Day.
Oh, could you make it a German Shepherd or a...
No, I was just going to get Uncle Wayne's because you love that dog so much.
Oh, please.
Alright, and I'm gently using the back of my fingers to spread it so the cream cheese is covered. That's it.
Why do you keep saying cream cheese?
It's cottage cheese, cottage cheese. Because I want it to be cream cheese. Alright, so that is going to go in the oven for 30 to 40 minutes. How are you going to tell when it's done? Golden brown or a certain amount of set, you jiggle it?
All of the above.
Will a toothpick test work on this?
It might, because it's eggs.
Okay. So it's gonna go in until if it starts getting too brown, take it out. The butter will help the crust brown up a little bit, but 30 to 40 minutes at 325, and we will take a look at it when it's done. So it's been out of the oven, put it in the fridge for a little while, probably in about an hour. Let it cool down first. Just looks like a graham cracker crust on top. Now the recipe actually says to turn it over upside down on a plate.
I never do.
I don't know, because you can just turn it upside down, right side up, inside out, whatever, flip it over when you serve it, so I don't see why you'd have to put it on a plate. Store it in the fridge. This is cottage cheese, so you don't want to have this sitting on the counter at room temperature for too long. And this first piece is always the hardest to get out of anything. So
there's my taste.
There's her taste. I say she's not a big fan of this, so I'm not going to force her to eat a piece.
It's okay.
You got your 2 layers. Graham cracker on the bottom, graham cracker on top. And if you serve it or flip it upside down,
You just got graham cracker on the bottom,
yeah,
graham cracker on
it's just
top.
it's a little more evenly brown that way. You don't have it doesn't look sprinkled, so it really doesn't matter how you serve it. I don't see any need to flip it upside down on a plate. But the I mean, I can smell that cinnamon.
Mm-hmm.
Now I suppose if you use the cinnamon graham crackers, you wouldn't have to put cinnamon in the mix.
I always did, because I like cinnamon.
True.
But then I didn't eat it, so what's the difference?
Very good to me.
That's happy cottage cheese.
Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna pick the crust off here a little bit so I can get just cottage cheese. You know what it kind of reminds me of? Cheesecake.
Yeah, a bit.
It's a little chunkier because it's cottage cheese versus cream cheese, but it definitely has that same flavor to it. Kind of close to texture, but I do like this. It's sweet. You wouldn't really necessarily know that you're eating cottage cheese, would you? I mean, you made it, so obviously.
No, well, yeah, but I mean, I wouldn't guess that's one of the ingredients. No. I got that recipe from Dean's stepmother.
Another one, yeah. So, the stop eating, 'cause I don't want to eat the whole thing in front of you. That's rude to eat in front of people. Another weird recipe. We got a few more weird ones in the box to pull out. So we've done what are the weird ones we've done?
Sauerkraut.
The chocolate sauerkraut cake. This one.
And that rhubarb pudding cake.
Yeah, that's still a rhubarb cake. It's not weird as far
It's
as what
the method.
well, yeah, not the method. I'm just saying like weird name things. The soda cracker torte.
Yeah.
You wouldn't expect to make a dessert out of soda crackers. And coming up today for us is Saturday, right? Okay, today is Saturday. Next Saturday, we're cooking my favorite weird cake because my birthday is next Sunday and it's going to be a chocolate beer cake. So if you're watching this, come back and check it out in a week or two. And hopefully that chocolate beer cake will be up on the website. But that's
and yes,
one.
there is beer in it.
There's beer in it. You can't taste it really.
No. Because I like that.
Yeah, but that's also another good recipe, another weird one. So if you like these weird recipes and you have your own weird recipe that you'd like to see us try, or if you find one that's a legit recipe, don't make something up and think that we're going to make it. But if it's a legit recipe and I can research it and find out that yes, this is a thing, send me your weird recipes. I would love to try them.
And if anybody has a recipe for snow pie, that was another one that a stepmother made, and that was her daughter's favorite. But nobody has a recipe, even her daughter.
Okay, so snow pie. We're looking for snow pie. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Give it a thumbs up if you didn't. I don't care. I need the thumbs up. Like the videos, share these with your friends, and make sure you subscribe and hit the notification button if you want to see more videos. And I'm going to keep eating this because it is so good. I can't stop.
I'll turn the camera off. That'll shut him up.
Well,
So eating, huh?
you won't hear me anymore, but she will. See you guys later.